Once again to all the mods 9 here on my public server. You can join, IP's in the description. I recommend you join the Discord as well for the updates and announcements for what's going on. Now, a little bit has happened since the last YouTube live stream. I've tried to upload most of the Twitch VODs. Didn't quite get all of them uploaded because I was trying to edit them into a video, but for those in the Discord, you guys know that the past week has been very busy for me and difficult. But here we are. Since the last Twitch VOD, I was preparing for today, because today's a big day. Today we are actually starting construction on the mega base, hopefully. The only changes since the last Twitch VOD is I finished crafting Supremium pants and Supremium boots, and then Big Ol' Donut from Donut Community went ahead and changed them to Awakened Supremium for us, which was very kind of him. I wired up a reactor, very basic, very small reactor. Right now I think it's 97% insertion on all rods because it's just powering the AE2 network. Oh, we're gonna need more pattern providers because I got pretty full putting all the Supremium patterns in there. But what I was working on was getting the resources for the castle. Now, if we go ahead and head to the mining dimension, you can see here it's only at chunk 23, but we're getting a good amount of resources. But the thing is I did not filter this to ores because I needed the stone. I know I could make an infinite cobblestone ME cell, but then I still have to smelt the cobble. I just wanted the stone because we're going to use a lot of stone in the castle. And something I've been doing is if we fly up here to where the builder is currently running, I just, every so often I come and I check the chunks about how far it is, and again, we're going pretty slow because of power, but if we head down to the deep slate, we can see where all the modium ore. Uh-oh, is the server crashing? My chats aren't going through. I'm a little worried. I think the server might be crashing. Gosh dang it, man. Been having a little bit of internet issues recently. Imagine that, Fallen Pumpkin having internet issues. But I keep having a problem of packet loss, and it's driving me crazy. Luckily, it's not affecting the server members too bad. I noticed a few people that don't have the best connection to the server occasionally get timed out. But what's crazy is I'm on my home network here, connecting locally to the server, and I'm still getting timed out myself. Like, it's my main machine that is having packet loss. Haven't quite figured it out yet, but luckily we're still able to stream all right. Hopefully I don't die to falling here. I'm hoping my creative flight is still active. Oh, caught ourselves. Looks like it wasn't just me that got disconnected though. But I come down here and I just mined all the modium ore that's in the deep slate, looking for the bright lights. I've already done I've done all of this that it's dug so far, so it hasn't really been a problem. Then I take my all the modium ore. I come over here and we only got 3 from that one, so we didn't get too good of a fortune. I'm going to answer and timely. I'm on YouTube today. Link in Discord. But what this Crusher Spirit can do is turn these 3 Aldomodium ores. Oh, looks like there was 2 in here. So we need to leave 2, but it sextuples it 6 times each of them. Hi, Sohybe, how are you? Yeah, that's really all I did. I was just preparing for today. We needed power gen, which we've gotten going. We need the stone, which we have. The big thing we need to do now is get another builder set up. Clear the area. And I've started to claim it. I was going to go 12 by 12. You're doing good? Good to hear it. Good to hear it. I was going to go 12 by 12 chunks, but I realized I might actually need to go 13 by 13. Because I'm thinking I've got 3 gap, 1 door, gap, 1. This is a interesting situation here. So I'm going to come into here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. So this is going to be a pillar. Let's say this was a pillar. That leaves us with evens, and I want odds. I want gap, pillar. Gap, pillar. Yeah, we need to go 13 by 13, guys. Which I have the claim for, being the admin on the server. But if you're needing more claim chunks and more force load chunks, good news, everybody. I've officially announced the server-wide build-off taking place this month. It is a Halloween build-off. Simply make a Halloween-themed build inside of 2x2 chunks. First place is going to get 10 claim chunks and 10 force load. All participants will get at least 1 more chunk. And based on how many people compete, there might be second and third place rewards. Should be pretty fun. But okay, so with this size, we get pillar, pillar, gap, pillar, gap, pillar, door. Perfect. Yeah, when I say this is going to be a mega base, I mean a mega base. Going to take a lot of work, but I'm down for it. Why don't we dive right in to trying to get things set up here? I think the first thing I want to do is, I believe we found we weren't getting dimensional shard ore in the mining dimension. So we're going to head to the nether, quickly get some dimensional shard ore to infuse a builder. And once that is done, we're going to flatten the area and then start building the castle. It's going to be fun. Good morning, Gabe. Ow. Hello. So I'm coming here to the nether because dimensional ore tends to be pretty common here. It does tend to be deeper though, but we'll see if we can't get some dimensional ore. I see diamonds. Oh, that's electrotine from Greg Tech. Okay. There's some dimensional. There's some more. We need 4 stacks of dimensional ore. I know I've got a little bit back at the base, but tell you what, the way we'll find it... Oh, there you go. I was going to say, we'll just dig down kind of to... Oh, quickly get this. Yeah, we're already almost done. I was going to say dig down to ancient debris level. And we should get this done pretty quick. Who knows, maybe we'll get a little bit of ancient debris. But luckily we are getting ancient debris in the mining dimension. So we don't need to worry about that too much. Let's clean up the inventory. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the builder that is currently mining prosperity ore. And we'll take some dimensional shards and infuse it. So we got the 4 Let's Home prosperity. I'm pretty sure we've gotten enough prosperity ore, so I'm also going to tear this down and take our backpack. Now, heading home, let me quickly fix all my windows. There we go. I'm just going to put the prosperity ore down for a moment. And we need to take this builder, take out its filter. I'm going to keep the Silt Quarry card. And if we go back to the mining dimension, I have an infuser right here. So we'll get this builder infused so it uses less power, and hopefully the reactor will be able to really help us work here. We have a lot of area to clear. Oh, it is nighttime, so we're not getting power right now. Let me take a snooze. And head on back. Hopefully this gets power. Perfect. Yeah, the plan is to use building gadgets. If you're familiar with them, we're going to be using the copy paste gadget, the build tool, and the exchanger, construction wands, and builders. And that's how we're going to make our castle. It's going to be pretty sweet. We'll see how far we get today. I've got quite a bit on my plate, but I'd like to at least get the very base structure of the castle done. I think would be good. Okay, builders infused. Let's head back home. And tell you what, why don't we actually just use this backpack to hold all of the... Oh, we need string. To hold all of the blocks that we're going to dig out, because we're going to dig out this entire claim chunk, probably down to Y64 or 63. I haven't decided yet. Maybe 64. Or should we go sea level? What do you guys think? We'll modify the terrain to fit the look of the castle. But we need to decide where the base is, and I'm really thinking we're going to go with sea level. But we do need a bit of string. I was trying to think of one of the ways we could do that, and I think I have the... Oh, I've only got 2. Why don't we take the cobwebs? I only need a little bit of string. Just for 2 more of these. Perfect. Then what we'll do is come out over here. Now I've already got a pipe upgrade placed on this power pipe. Is improved, so we get 8,000 FE a tick. Why don't we put our builder right here? I'm going to take out the card. Give it a backpack. I'm going to turn it on to redstone mode, and we'll actually use a lever here. Now, setting up the card. So the thing is we don't want it to mine our base. So we need to make, we're going to do from here over So let's take note that we are x negative 2353. 2353. We'll come over here. Need to come all the way to the edge, and I need some blocks. So we want 2, 3, 5, 3, which I believe is here. And we want to be right on chunk border. 2, 3, 5, 3, and we want to come up 1. Perfect. So I'm gonna head back to the builder and sneak right click it. Choose this as our first corner. And then we're gonna fly all the way over to this corner. Try to get high enough to make sure we get all the redwood trees. But it's going to be in this chunk. This corner. Now, I don't have an angel core wand on me, so I'm going to have to build up. Should be fine, though. But I've been planning this base in my head for a good little while now. I think this is high enough. I think we'll be okay. And I wanted to make a mega base that will properly fit all of the mods we need in order to get to a Greg Star while fitting a mine colony inside. And I think I've come up with a pretty good plan. Let's go ahead and get a lever. A lever. It's got a backpack, it's got power. Let's turn this on and crank up the reactor. I think with this design, the water-cooled 5 rod, I think, yeah, we get 9.5, 9.6 FE a tick. This should start clearing. We're going to have to kind of keep an eye on it for if it fills up. We maybe should have made this a netherite backpack. Let's actually, let's do that now. Come in here and should be able to just type in netherite, grab ourselves a ingot and smithing template. Throw everything in. This should now hold a lot more items. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, we can hold a bit more. Now, I am curious which corner it's starting at. Oh, it's not clearing. Hold up, everybody. Hold up. Let's restart that. And for those unfamiliar, unless it's in clearing mode, it's going to replace everything with dirt. So we need to surround it with glass. It should still have its coordinates. And turn it back on. I might need to restart it though. It didn't restart like I hoped it would. Let's try that again. Okay, I think oh, it's set to hollow because we when we made it clearing, now it's hollow. Gosh dang it. Why can't we get this to work right? Okay, please clear the whole terrain. I think it's looking right now. Perfect. We're going to clear this terrain, and there is fluids we need to pump, but I think we'll worry about those later because most of these pools are already at... Oh, this one's actually higher up. Should we pump the fluids, guys? I did not think about that. Let's make a pattern for just a basic fluid cell. I'm not going to go straight for... I am tempted to go straight for a super. A 256 super. Because we got gifted a bunch of 256 storage components. Let's go ahead and request a supercell here. And pause the builder again. Over here, I'm going to put the fluid. So this is going to be priority 10. And this top one is going to be priority 0. So items will go here first, but the fluids are going to come to this one, which is going to work great. We do need a pump card. I am getting tired of making the shape cards, so let's make patterns for these. Make a shape card pattern, brick pattern. And we want a pump card. And we want that pump card. We don't need clearing, so we just want pump. Perfect. I might have to give it a bucket of lava. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I've actually got 2 on me. This might be enough. Perfect. And what I'll do is move the backpack temporarily. Copy our coords of this card. So let's see here. 161-62208. 161-62208. Then 8925 -27. 8925 -27. But the thing is I want to clear the fluids pretty deep. So I'm actually going to change this to 128 with an offset of -64. Give me a second while I just ran the wrong command. I may have just made a player lose items. Give me a second, everybody. I may have just made some mistakes. Max tier dank. So here we're going to do a little bit of adminning after we get the pump set up. The way we're going to do that is let's get a interface. And I'm going to turn this into a flat facing interface. Gabe, you might need to run dank storage unlock frequency for him to change the dank back. And morning Polar. Okay. Looks like they're taking care of it. Oh, wait, is this live, says Andrew? Yeah, it's live. How you doing? Live here on YouTube. Like I used to. We did a little 2-week test of streaming to Twitch, uploading to YouTube. And I noticed the problem people are complaining about of Twitch streams stopping their other videos wasn't giving me that problem. So we're going back to doing episodes on YouTube and grind streams on Twitch. You're tired? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's get some cable. Add a interface for this to put the fluids. Oh gosh. I don't know why I keep doing that. There we go. And we'll wire this into the network really fast. Since we have a place for fluids to go. And let's go ahead and start pumping fluids. Now, if this works, we should get fluids in the supercell. Hopefully. And we should see... the bubble columns are being stupid. I don't want to... I'm going to fix that myself real fast. This is all going to be terraformed anyway, so I'm not too concerned. But the mega base is underway, which is exciting. Okay, well, I'm hoping it gets the... Oh, it's going down the line here. So it is getting the oil. Perfect. That's what I cared about the most, was the oil. Hopefully this won't take too long. And we have enough item type, or fluid type, I should say, to store the fluids. Currently we've just got water and oil. Ooh, we haven't eaten a fig yet. Continue our journey to all the hearts. I need to get wireless set up. I need to get... So wireless for the AE system, and I need to get wireless power set up. And I like to go with flux. And my plan is to work on that once we have all the builder system running. So let's grab... You know what? I might just pump... Instead of into the backpack, I might just pump the items into the storage system too. I'm thinking so. What priority did I give this? 0. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to change my chests for now to be priority 10 as well. The wireless terminal seems to take a ton of power. Be ready for that. Yeah, it does use quite a bit. Yeah, they did increase, so that at the same time of increasing all of the power gen by almost 3 times, they balanced a bunch of energy consumption of different items. And I believe the wireless terminal is one of the ones that got increased power draw. Let's get some patterns. So we need a wireless access point. We'll make that a pattern. wireless receiver, Fluix Pearl. And I think I'm going to go the quantum gate method of wireless terminal. Because for those who don't know, if you use the dimension card, you can only transfer 32 items at a time. It's really annoying. I don't think they've changed that yet. I think it's still 32 items. But if we instead do a quantum bridge card and a quantum gate, we should be fine. On a spirited reactor and 2 spirited magmateurs, you can use all the power in about 2 minutes of the terminal being open. Oh, geez. That is crazy. Hopefully, we'll see how this goes. So we're going to get the wireless access point. We're going to need a wireless crafting terminal. This is going to be a lot to craft, but I'm hoping we can do this. You can just watch it drain. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I'm curious how much power my quantum card will use instead of the other method. So if we go to craft this, we're going to be missing Fluix dust. Well, we have passive Fluix generation through potatoes to farmer to emeralds to Fluix researcher to Fluix crystals. Let's turn these to dust. And for now, I'm just going to try to get the wireless terminal. We're not going to go for any of the others just yet. I did not mean to put away that shape card. Need my help, Gabe? Let's find out. We'll see if they need us, but I'm going to put the Fluix dust in here, and I think I have... Do I have a spare acceleration cards? I don't. I don't have a pattern for them either, which is weird. Sorry, just trying to make sure the players on the server are getting everything, all the help they need. So I'm going to TPA to Timely. Turn off my magnet. $17 is locked, so I need to run dank storage, unlock frequency 17. Oh, I need to dank storage 17. Is that it? No. What is the... It should... I should just be able to type 17. Invalid ID. Why is that an invalid ID? He said his was that as well. Tell you what, we're going to use some admin power here. And I'm going to very quickly take a look at the dank frequencies available. Or I shouldn't say available, I should say being used. I believe it is under data dank storage. There it is. The problem is I don't know. Do you know what was in your dank, Timely? Or I don't know if Timely's even watching this stream. Timely, what items were in your dank? Name some of them so I can figure... Oh yeah, so just name a couple of them so I can figure out what dank was yours. I'll make it so we can all see what I'm doing here. So I've got a dank here. I'm gonna quickly watch the chat here. Deep slate, copper, iron, gold ores. So this one only has 10 items in it. It's got deep slate, dark stone, tough, cobblestone, rhyolite, scorchia, gunpowder. Yeah, so I don't think 16 was his. 17, if we look with MBT Explorer, was chock full, but Brian says 17 is his. What about 18? Whose is 18? Okay, 60 entries. Why don't we just try to change to... Why don't we try to change to 18 and you tell me, Timely, if this is the right one. Now, the thing is the command should just be well, first let's try to change to 18. So we're going to click to the right of ID and type 18. And 18's a different tier. What tier is it? Dank storage. I'm not sure. I want to know what tier it is. Now, Timely, when you say max, so a dank 6 is not max. A dank 7 is max. Which one did you have? Yeah, the green, we don't need to worry about the green. Okay, you had 6, so 18 isn't right. Did you guys both somehow have 17? Because it's a tier 6. Did Brian and Timely both have 16? Or, sorry, 17. $16 is also 6. Why don't we try to change to 16 and see if it is the dank. I'm going to try dank storage, unlock, and I think I have to type yeah, so since that says invalid ID, I think I have to type dank storage frequency 16. Nope, that's not it. Well, either way, I can do it this way. By changing this to a 0. Coming into the dank, saying 16. Oh, it does say it's still locked. We would have to reload the server, I think. Why isn't the command working? That's my question. Let's do a little research real fast, guys. We're waiting for a builder. So like we've got time. Dank storage unlock frequency command. So this one's Reddit. Ah. If you have, so you run the command while holding the dank in your hand. Interesting. So I wonder if I need to not hold the dank in my hand and run unlock 16. No. Unlock 16. It's just weird that unlock invalid ID. All right, you guys are going to hate me, but I'm going to do this really fast. Hopefully we don't disconnect anybody. Check phone, please. Okay. I'm hoping a reload will update my system here. We're going to wait for the freeze. Okay, here's the freeze. That wasn't a big enough freeze. I think there's going to be another one. Okay, there's the freeze. Now we're frozen. And we'll see if we time out. Wait for the freeze to finish. Ooh, we lost a couple people. Let's see if 16 didn't work. I would have to legitimately restart the server. That really bugs me that the dank storage unlock frequency is not working. Because it should just be the number 16. But it says command.unlock.invalid ID. is there an ID that is, so yeah, it says the frequency is 16. I changed it from locked. Tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to copy this. And we don't have a 27.dat. So I'm going to paste it over here on my desktop. Rename it to 28. And edit it to be frequency 28. Throw it in here, and we're going to see if it can accept updates on the fly. It says this frequency doesn't exist yet. So if I Interesting. Interesting indeed, guys. So it's -1, which puts it to 25. Let's reset the frequency. 26. Yeah, I think Dank had a problem. 27. 28. So this is what was in Dank 16. Timely. How did you and Brian both get 17? Can you just do me a favor, Brian, and unlock frequency 17 on your Dank just so I can take a look at it? Once you hear me. Or here, I can type it here. Mind unlocking frequency 17 so I can take a look. Brian, I just want to show Timely frequency 17, and if it's the same one he thought he had, I think we're duplicating Dank frequencies, which is really bad. So this is what is in 17 currently, Timely. We could also try. So 15's locked, 14 is open, but different tier. 13 is different tier. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 is locked. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Right now seems like a big mistake. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Timely. I think what's going to be easier. I think what's going to be easier, Timely, is, so 28 is brand new. This one is unique. This is unique to you. It has some items in it, some cobbled deep slate, blackstone and stuff, but talk with Gabe. If you were missing some really important minerals inside of it, Gabe can give you the minerals you were missing. I'm going to lock this. And ID 28 is now yours. Has my reactor blown up? Left it on overnight? I couldn't tell you. So you are now 28 timely. And work with a mod to get any items you're missing. Does that sound good? All right, let's take a look here. Yes. Always lock. Otherwise, people can join your frequency. Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. We're at 29 of 168 for fluid pumping. So let's go ahead, and we've made the wireless access point. We've got our Fluix dust. And you know what? Let's switch back to game capture because it is better performing. Give it just a moment here. Throw the Fluix dust in, and let's just try to get a wireless crafting terminal. Now, while that's crafting, we also need a quantum link chamber, and quantum rings is a pattern. I'm just going to change this to Fluix dense. I think it does have to be smart. And then I'm going to make Fluix dense as a pattern. Dense Fluix. Fluix covered. Beautiful. And lastly, we need a pattern for quantum entangled singularity. So we need singularities, which is a matter condenser. Then while we're here, I'm going to manually craft a infinite water cell once I can find it. I know it's there. My eyes deceiving me. There it is. Which I should be able to auto craft. Oh, we need 3 more buckets of water. And actually, since we're also going to craft the cobblestone, I'm going to get 4 buckets of water. For those who don't know, these cells provide infinite water and infinite cobblestone to your system, which are super useful. And weirdly enough, you can't see the infinite cobble cell recipe in JEI unless you look at the infinite water cell recipe, which is really weird. Let's get some lava really quick. Oops. And do recipe. Ah, of course we're short redstone right when I'm finishing that. Let's go to the mining dimension. We need to set up auto processing of these ores. I just haven't really had the time. Let's just get a little bit of redstone really fast. There we go. But yeah, press recipe on infinite water cell to see the infinite cobble cell. And a useful trick is these infinity cells, if you put a certain card in them, will make it so that no cobble stays in your system and no water stays in your system. It only stays in the cell. And that card is an overflow destruction. So let's get a overflow destruction pattern. And get 2 of them. Throw these in here. And we want them in our high priority storage. In fact, I'll just put them down here. And now what I can do is if we take a matter condenser and export buses, which I don't think we've made yet. Let's do export and extended export. And I'm gonna grab, we'll just do regular export and we'll grab 4 of them if we can, with a bunch of acceleration cards and some cable. A 256 storage component. And now all we need to do, thinking about channels here, I think we'll be okay to pull off of this for the moment. Oops, wrong one. Uh-oh, lag. Pull off of this. Put our matter condenser. Change it to singularity, put in the storage cell, and place our export buses. Give them acceleration cards, and since we have infinite water, I like to use fluid. We will just export water into here to condense. Super easy, super simple. Once it gets going, it'll start going faster. Export buses just they have to like ramp up. It's really interesting. But while that's ramping up, we need a quantum bridge card for our terminal. And now we are short ender pearls, but I think I have some of the Enderman, not the ender pearl fragment, but where is it? Where is it? Is it the ender tier? Nope. I thought I had the item that gives you multiple ender pearls. But apparently I do not. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe it is in here, just in a different chest. Nope. All right, let's see. How many pearls did I need? Did we just need 1? Yeah, that's why, Gabe. AE2 is amazing for things like that. It is beautiful. Let's get this, our terminal, start building our quantum stuff. So for quantum rings, we need 8, which means we need fluix dust, engineering, and more string. So let's grab some more fluix. Over here, some of our diamonds into engineering processors, which is this chest. And I think I need to put a bit of redstone into the redstone distribution. let's grab our wireless crafting terminal, put it through the access point. And, oh, device is low on power. I don't have, what would you call it? I don't have wireless charging yet. Maybe we'll work on that while we quarry the area for the castle. Let me restart the music. Charge up the terminal. Yeah, I'm going to use Flux. I'm not going to use Power. I prefer Flux. I like the system control of it. And to do this, I'm gonna do something here. So we're gonna make an interface. We need some quartz fiber. An export bus. Oops. Ooh, you know what? If we can, I'd prefer extended. And I'm going to come over here. I actually need two interfaces. Flux is a lot better. Yeah, I like Flux. I'm going to need two interfaces because of the way I'm doing this. Wait, no, I don't. No, I don't. I lied. I need a formation pane, which we don't have a pattern for yet. Almost out of pattern storage. What we're going to do is come over here and we're going to grab one of our fortune panes that has a pretty good fortune. So this one has fortune 7. And the thing is I don't want auto smelt on this. Actually, I'm thinking about it. Let me rip auto smelt off because I want the chance to duplicate the ores. You know what? No. We'll duplicate when we really need to. We're gonna keep auto smelt on. Oh, but then if it breaks coal, it'll make graphite. So let's just rip auto smelt off. I'll need some books. Turn off the magnet. And again, this is Super Factory Manager I am using to rip enchants. And we're going to put back on, we just need efficiency fortune. Then we'll set up a small little mining process underground here. And the way this will work is we will export into a interface, into a cable, into a formation pane that is set to places block. And we will power this by putting a quartz fiber and a cable. And then we will just put a annihilation pane. Now, if I come here, I should be able to set this to, for example, our redstone ore that is in there. Ta-da! And we should be getting redstone. It speeds up eventually. All right, so we've got the redstone. We just need, oops, wrong. We just need string. Oops. Well, this has some charge, so let me put the quantum bridge card here. And it'll be ready for the singularity. So this is almost ready for us. Where is the bundle slot? That's where I like to put it. See how much power that used. Yeah, not too bad. It's once you use the wireless cards, which we're going to try to avoid, that it uses a lot of power. But the reason we needed redstone is that flux dust is made with redstone, obsidian, and bedrock or flux block once you have it. So we're going to take some redstone, some obsidian. We're going to go down to bedrock and make some flux dust real quick. We're a little short ender pearls and string, but I hear the donut community is very kind and might be able to help us out with that. So let's just head down to bedrock. Okay, here we are. What I'm going to do is, with the magnet off, throw the redstone on the ground, place obsidian above it, and punch. So we get flux dust. And come over here. And if they're short these materials, we won't take them from them. I just want to see if they have a good amount. So they've got a good amount of ender pearls. We'll just borrow a little bit. And some string from them. Because while we're streaming, the stream must go on. It must go on, folks. This pump's taking longer than I thought it would. I wonder if it got stuck. But let's quickly just make some flux, or you know what? Pattern it, always pattern. Let me make sure this is working. Yep, still working. Borrow, it is borrow. You'll see. I've got a plan to pay them back. I really do. Like, legitimately, I have a plan. It's all there. It's all in the brain. Let's come to flux. And we're going to make a flux core pattern. A flux controller. Flux block. And a plug. Hopefully we have enough resources for this. Greg Star, please. That'll be the payback. I will make the Greg Star. You have my word. Let's get a flux controller and a plug. And you know what? Why don't we make the pattern for the flux point? Just so it is in there. And give ourselves one of those if we can. now I should be able to put my flux plug here. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm jumping. I'm gonna put my flux plug there. And a point here. And a controller. I'm gonna finally make Fallen Pumpkins Network. But we're gonna call this Fallen Power Out. And you'll see why we'll eventually have two networks, because it's a system I like to use. So we're gonna have Fallen Power Out. And that's what this is gonna... Oh, I didn't press OK. I need to see if that's my wife messaging me. Hold on. I think my wife needs something. Yep, give me just a second, folks. I'm going to make this network Fallen Power Out. And I got to grab our food. It is here. Give me just a second. Okay. I will worry about eating later. Looks like Gabriel, is working on blood magic. Let's hop on out of him and head back home. Finish setting up this network. And we're slowly getting to our singularity. We need the engineering processors. And the fluix test. It's hard, we're working with fluix and flux at the same time. But I'm gonna craft 8 quantum rings. And my brain's gonna start working any second. There we go. We're gonna get the power going. We should have enough of a buffer to keep things working. This is currently at 53 of 168. We're getting there. If I come over here, we should see that, like, the oil's gone. Ultra vector plates. Ultra vector plates. Fly home. I have such slow flight. One second. I got distracted. This is the only way to get these plates. But we should see, yep, the oil field that was here has been drained. I don't know how far it is. We'll definitely find out. Also, there's a ritual razor right here. I wonder if that was before I claimed the chunks. Looks like Rare needs something. Yeah, the Ultra Vector Plate. So Vector Plates are craftable. You can make Fast, Extreme, but you cannot make Ultra. It is only purchasable. But back to getting everything up and running here. Let's get a quantum link chamber made. And the beauty is we only need to make one ring, which is really useful. We do not need two rings. Ah, that was you, Gabe. I figured it was one of you guys. But let me come over here and excuse me. We're going to come to our flux control, come to wireless charging, turn it on for all available slots, apply the slots, and apply the effectiveness. So now our terminal stays charged, or should once there is power in the system. We definitely need to add some energy storage cells, but they are expensive. Oh, lag. There we go. I'm going to put my quantum ring down here. Easier to fight in a hole. Yeah, that's true. Still waiting on this. Looks like server's lagging a little bit. So it's taking a moment. Oh, my network's not getting enough power. That's right, because the builder is using too much power. Oh, guys, I messed up. So I'm going to scram the reactor. This is a passive port, aka it does not push power. I want one that pushes power. So I'm going to need to try to get my network online here. Or I might have all the materials in the chests here. Let's quickly look at a active 4 redstone, 4 reactor casing, and redstone. Ah, darn, the reactor casing is in the network, so I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do this for now. Give me a second, folks. Not the cleanest way to do this, but it is how I have to get us up and running. I know I've got from the pipes mod. Ah, darn, they're in the network. Gosh darn it. Let me think of how I can do this, guys. Yeah, it currently needs about 400 RF a tick. I'm not really able to feed that to it. Let me disconnect the quantum link. Quickly make a basic active. And swap this. Turn it on. Hey, active's supposed to push. Why isn't it pushing? Whatever, we tried. Let's just grab the pipe upgrade. We tried. There we go. Why doesn't that want more power? I'm confused. Oh well, good enough. Let's add the quantum link. And let's see, how far is the pump? 62 of 168. It is taking a while. Even max infused. This is where I wish I had time in a bottle, but I don't. This will start producing again soon. It would be useful if we added a bit more of a buffer here. I'm going to craft a dense energy cell. For the network. And this was infused, right? Yeah, it's infused. It's just taking a while. Should we just clear the area? Are you using water for the singularity? Yes. Oh. That would be bad. There we go. Let's see, I think I got another. There we go. I kind of want to just clear the area. This pumping's taking longer than I wanted. I may just pump afterwards. I needed to get building by now. My food's here. It's time for me to eat. I just didn't think the pump would take so long. May have to... I'll tell you what, here's what we'll do, guys. I'm going to relabel the episode about getting wireless AE up and preparing to do the castle. And after I eat and after the pump is done and the area is cleared, I'm going to go live again and we'll build the castle. Does that sound good to you guys? What do you guys think? Because I'm not one to really eat on stream. Personally. We should have a singularity by then, too. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry we didn't get to building the castle yet, but I'm telling you, within like an hour, we'll be live again, and we'll build a castle. Well, the start of it. It's going to take like a couple months to build the castle. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Feel free to join the server. Happy October. Bye-bye.